Hey children, today we will learn about markets around us. First up, let's see markets. A market encompasses systems, institutions, and social relations facilitating exchanges. Most markets involve goods or services exchanged for money. Markets establish prices for goods and services. Variations exist in market form, scale, location, participants, and traded goods services. Common types of markets include shops, neighborhood stalls, weekly markets, shopping complexes, and malls. Now that we understand what markets are, let's dive into something you might find in your own town or city. Next up, we are going to explore weekly markets. A weekly market is so called because it is held on a specific day of the week. Weekly markets do not have permanent shops. Traders set up shops for the day and then close them up in the evening. Then they might set up at a different place the next day. There are thousands of such markets in India. People come here for everyday requirements. After learning about weekly markets, you might be wondering what makes them so special. Well, stick around as we talk about the advantages of weekly markets next. Availability of many things. Most of the things we need are available at one place. Whether you want vegetables, groceries, or cloth items, utensils, all of them can be found here. It's a place where the people have a choice and a variety of goods. Cheaper rates. Many things in weekly markets are available at cheaper rates. This is because when shops are in permanent buildings, they incur a lot of expenditure. They have to pay rent, electricity, fees, tax, etc. But in such markets, there are no such kind of problems. But wait, there's more to the story. While weekly markets have their benefits, they also come with their own set of challenges. Curious? Let's look at some demerits of weekly markets. No permanent shops. Defective products. Cases of cheating the consumers. Bargaining. Moving on from the ups and downs of weekly markets, let's take a closer look at something more permanent. Up next, we'll discuss shops in neighborhood. Some permanent shops are milk from dairy, groceries from departmental store, stationery, eatables or medicines from other shops. Whereas some temporary or roadside stalls are vegetable hawker, fruit vendor, the mechanic. Shops in neighborhood are useful in many ways. They are near our home and we can go there on any day of the week. Usually, the buyer and seller know each other and these shops also provide goods on credit. This means that you can pay for the purchases later. Now, you've seen how convenient neighborhood shops can be. But what about when we are looking for something a bit bigger? That brings us to our next topic, shopping complex and malls. A shopping mall, shopping center, arcade, shopping precinct, or simply mall is one or more buildings forming a complex of shops representing merchandisers, with interconnecting walkways enabling visitors to easily walk from unit to unit, along with a parking area, a modern, indoor version of the traditional marketplace. Malls are fascinating, aren't they? But have you ever wondered how everything you buy gets to these stores? Let's unravel this mystery in our next slide about the chain of markets. The chain of market is starting from wholesaler, then big traders, then small traders, retailers like shopkeeper, hawker, customer or consumer. We've talked a lot about where we can buy things, but did you know you don't always have to go out to shop? Now, let's take a look at how markets are everywhere, including right from the comfort of your home. Modern way of marketing. So far, we have seen different marketplaces where people buy and sell a variety of goods and services. All these markets are in a specific locality and work in a particular manner and time. However, it is not necessary that one has to go to the market to purchase goods. Now the order of products can be placed through phone and internet and the goods are delivered at home. Buying and selling also takes place through agents also. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on Eduref to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all, you also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 7. Thank you.